James. Oh! I don't know if he was going to swing in enough there without hitting the branch, but it has. It doesn't matter at this point.
Ricky from 50. Elevated.
Whoa.
Oh, my.
Doesn't even care. What a putt.
That was like 50 feet or so uphill.
He won't be stopped if he keeps making those.
It's just strange that, I mean, it's incredibly exciting to watch him make that putt, but I'm not even the least bit surprised. Like, at what point can we pay him off with that surprise factor when he does something crazy like that? Like, I just don't think I ever have it in me to be like, oh, I'm shocked he made another amazing putt.
The dude got too good.
He got too good.
He got too good at the putting. Now we can't clap for him.
It's awesome, though.
It is awesome.
I don't want him to ever stop making those putts.
He makes me want to practice.
Yeah, but that's stupid.
Yeah.
All right, we've got Ricky and Paul in the lead. Okay.
Hole 12, par 3, 400 feet. Really tough gap for the right-handed backhand. It's super low down that right side.
I'd hit this easy.
Hard thrown, flat forehand, and let it skip into that green. But 400 feet's a long way for a low ceiling forehand.
And it's a low ceiling for the backhand. It's just a low ceiling in general. Very difficult shot for the backhand player. You do not have the space to swing it out wide.
Whoa, Ricky has launched this.
Whoa.
And I don't think this is going to make it back.
It's need to catch edge and skip. It's skipping. It's trying, but it's done the same thing that Paul's drive did back on hole 8. Not cross the path. He's losing all the distance.
That's a pretty huge mistake given the situation. He had a comfortable lead.
And Paul sees an opportunity here. He's kept it low, but not the height that he needed.
Yeah, a little bit too low.
Well, don't care.
Simon is parked.
Oh, wow. That is an incredible shot. So difficult to pull off that backhand line. And James is going to go the same line with his T-bird.
And it beat the tree.
If it beats the tree, it's perfect.
Wow.
And yeah, that's awesome.
Hello.
Edge of the circle.
Hello.
A little bit of
Hello.
foliage to
I'm
deal
jumping
with,
off.
but
Peace out, guys.
Peace.
Good night.
What are you doing?
here is Dana.
Me?
That same
Yeah.
line, overturns it a little bit,
Nothing.
but that's safe.
Just tired?
Kind of surprising to see only
Instead of sitting at
one
the
forehand on
computer
the
chair
hole, and that
and
one
doing
forehand was
nothing,
only shot to
I'm
go
just gonna
B.
sit on, lay on my bed and do nothing.
And
Ricky
Respectable.
Oh, wow, he has
hits
left,
a branch, and he's
Just a
left
bit more
himself
comfortable.
33 feet.
and that's for bogey.
Peace.
This is Paul.
Peace out.
Birdie. This is 100 feet. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
An inch away from a huge, huge putt.
Wow, and you see him just sitting in the background looking onto Dana's throw, just, wow, come on.
Yeah.
And that could have potentially been for 3 strokes if Ricky doesn't make this.
Yeah, Ricky, big time pressure putt.
He doesn't know what pressure means.
He is in.
He feels no pressure. It's just,
I think
A
he
walk-
feels it, but he deals with it very, very well. He is a beast.
he's not the beast.
No, he's
Oh.
not, but he is also.
Oh, James. And, man, uncharacteristic to see him miss any putts inside the circle. This is the second one that we've seen him miss.
He is just stacking up misses inside the circle. Unfortunately, he's having a really, really rough.
There's a guy who's playing on this final round. His name's Dana.
Simon's birdie.
I'm rooting for
Look
him,
at Dana.
but he
He's still there
sucks.
clapping for
Oh, of
Simon.
course.
He's a positive guy, and he's not going to let his performance.
He doesn't suck. He
alter
made it.
the
He made it to
feel
the
of the
final
group.
round of
He's
the
a
pro tournament,
I mean,
but
Not that you want to miss putts, but what's there to get upset about?
Yeah.
I mean, you want to put on a performance for people to watch, but he doesn't need to prove anything. He's gotten here. He's done a great job throughout this tournament,
Yeah.
and at this point, it's all about just keeping the vibes up for the rest of the group.
Yeah, and I mean, he's come through 4
Wait,
high.
what-
I mean, this is
what
his
game?
4th high pressure round.
I'm
Those
watching
other guys
disc
have
golf.
highs, getting them all the way to this, close to this stage in the tournament. So it's been a long road for Dana. 13 is a par 3, 382 feet. OB on the left, low ceiling, very similar feel to the previous hole.
And Simon.
Oh no. Just stay in bounds.
Sit down.
Oh, wow.
A self-admitted wow there from Simon. He has had self-admitted struggles with the backhand this year with these kind of shots. He just has so much power. It's hard to hold back.
Mm-hmm. And Paul with a fantastic shot to 15 feet.
How easy did he make that look?
Very.
That just looked like it was such a easy shot, and it really is anything but.
And this is about the hardest shot I can even imagine. And
Wow.
James just rips a T-bird, no fade, no flip, underneath a limb that he almost hits his head on if he walks under it.
And this is a scary play. This is a lot of angle, but it has cut back in bounds,
Nice.
just short of the circle, right where we saw him make the last putt for bogey on the previous hole. He's kind of warmed up to that distance now.
Dana, get down. Hits the branch.
Dana, get down.
Branch has been taking a beating. This
Yeah,
week.
just absolutely pummeled.
Simon, big Anheuser. Little short, but not bad. Outside the circle, just barely.
And caught something early low that kind of slowed it down from the beginning, but he's still up there, has a chance for par.
Dana is just really not able to find his game right now.
In the previous round, he actually threw one in from about this distance
Come on.
and gives
That
that a
was
bit of a
pretty
run.
close. That was pretty close.
Big putt for Ricky here.
Wow.
No. Dances up and out and just falls out the side of the basket.
And it looks like Paul might be able to claw back another stroke.
Yeah, that would be two strokes and two strokes and 2 holes
Yep.
with a missed putt that he had from 75 in the last hole. And Simon's in on his par, and here's James for his birdie.
Nice.
And James isn't going anywhere. And there it is. Paul's in for his birdie. Starting to mount that comeback.
Yeah.
You know when Paul's on the course, you just feel the energy that he's out there. You know, he's probably the most famous for making those Sunday runs
Yep.
where he just claws back strokes from insurmountable leads.
He did it. He did it last week. He's trying to do it again this week.
Yeah, I mean, he down 4 after the front 9, and all of a sudden he's 1 back of the tie for the lead with James and Ricky. Simon's only 2 back. This is becoming a very exciting finish.
Wow.
Mush it.
See through.
I'm done spending an obscene amount of money on takeout every week. Done.
I'm getting back on track with Factor.
Don't care.
Anything on the right there. So Paul's done a good job there, just getting through the anything left. And
Yeah. If you cut it off early, that's a big problem.
yeah, there's just a lot of you can't see through anything on the right there. So Paul's done a good job there, just getting through the gap, setting himself open for an open second shot.
And James with the aggressive destroyer.
Well, there it is.
Oh.
And as I say that,
I have not personally been back there, and I hope I never go back there. It looks super, super thick. Paul Ulibarri told me a absolute horror story about a ball of literally 1,000 ticks exploding onto his body.
he said 2,000.
Yeah,
You cut the man.
that's true. I halved his ticks.
You have the number of ticks.
Great shot from Simon there.
He actually finished the round and took his clothes off and took a shower and threw his clothes away.
So that's
A horror story.
yeah. This is real. This is Florida.
Don't come down here.
This is
ever.
ever. No, you should come down here.
No,
But watch
Jacksonville's
out.
great.
But watch out for those tick balls.
And Dana's through the gap, and we just have one player who did not make the gap. James is in a real heap of trouble here,
He's going out the top with the tomahawk.
and he is not going off the top of the
and that's
tomahawk.
back in the woods.
This could get really, really ugly quick.
And can he get out from here?
He just
It's
needs
hard
a
to say if this could almost be worse position. He's going backhand here.
Get out. Where is it?
It is not out.
It is not out yet. Oh my goodness.
James again.
This is just when things.
Fourth shot finds the fairway, and now he's where he wanted his drive.
Wow.
Paul goes big hyzer, playing for the birdie, setting himself up for a short up shot. Big skip, though, so that'll make it a little tougher.
Dana has a nice angle on this. Kept it high and flat. And he's in the middle of the fairway, less than 300 to the pin.
Ricky a little bit obstructed here, but he's got such great power. Oh, but he's actually played that a little too safe, staying in the woods. He should still have an opportunity to birdie, but not what he was looking for.
I would say he probably has 400 feet left.
James trying to get aggressive, but this is too low.
Still all the distance you really need to set himself up for his bogey, I believe.
Double.
Double.
That was shot 5.
Yeah, so yeah, up in 6 and down in 7 if he executes. Simon with a big shot. Simon's almost at that point where he's got to be thinking, I have to get something special here. He's, you're trailing these two players with
The players of our generation.
yeah, you've got to do something extraordinary. And Ricky has put himself safely in putting range, but just outside the circle, he'll have that for birdie. And Dana, let's see if Dana can get back on this bandwagon here of birdies.
Yeah, come on.
Oh yeah, that's a great
Nice
shot. About 18 feet left. He has not been putting very well today, but really pulling for him to make that one.
Paul looking for a birdie, and he's absolutely parked.
And James wants to stop the bleeding. He's doing a great shot. Almost think that maybe he was possibly thinking throw it in.
Yeah, that's basically what it would take to have any kind of chance. I mean, he may be too far gone. This hole really has ended any reasonable hope for James, I think.
Yeah, double bogey when this guy
Ricky
has
misses
missed.
the
Wow.
putt. So Paul has mounted the comeback. He's all the way back
Wow.
after those back-to-back double bogeys. And there's Dana hitting
Yeah.
a birdie putt. The
Yeah.
crowd loves it. Everybody knows what it feels like to go through those struggles.
Well played, tee to green. And Simon loves it. Just like McDonald's. He's loving it. Not getting paid for that, but I'll accept money if you want to send me some McDonald's. Come on, Ronald. There it is. He's in for his birdie. Ricky is tapped in for par. And, yeah, the exciting finish that we always wanted. We got it
It's
now.
here.
6-6-5. Number 1, number
Ding.
2, number 3.
Tie it
We
up.
saw this last week.
Yeah, we did. I think
Simon
I
was
mentioned
out,
to
one
ACC,
back.
James is not really that far back. I felt like a double bogey would hurt him worse.
I didn't see what
15,
James
it's a
was
par
at.
3,
I
222
forgot.
foot island hole with a double mando. Absolutely critical for these guys to get on the green here and make birdie, because this is the easiest hole we've got left, and if you do miss it, it's basically automatic bogey.
Yeah, I mean, a bogey here spells the end of your event.
Yep.
Paul's hanging out
Paul's-
wide.
This could be low.
Oh,
Oh, my goodness.
And he's safe.
In other rounds, I think we maybe see him go for more of the ace run.
you say what up,
Maybe
booty?
Trying to give this a bid here.
Yeah, he is.
What up with it?
And he's a little bit wide, but still inside the circle.
If you think what happened in Maui, North Carolina, and California is bad, be prepared for major disaster.
You said what?
I give it to you. It was close enough.
Dana, after that birdie.
I'm sorry. I
I
fell asleep earlier. I laid in my bed,
This is the main
started doom scrolling,
Unfortunately, he
woke
left
up. I woke up at like 8 o'clock. I was like, oh, okay.
Big shot here for Ricky.
That's what Jordan must have done, because he
is
goes,
giving
"What's
us a bit
up?"
of a run, and he's just
Disappears
Back.
within 10
inside the
seconds.
circle. Somewhat challenging putt left, but that's only challenging for normal mortal human beings. Ricky is not that.
James with another ace run, a little wide, a little long. We will see Dana from the drop zone now.
Come on, throw us in. Throw it in.
Good bid.
Oof.
Oh, just behind. That would have been cool.
James for birdie.
Big putt here.
I want to play disc golf now.
Not quite.
Too,
Just a bit high and to the left, perhaps.
We should. My my birthday's actually
Pretty
on
good putt.
Thursday.
Did not
It
stick in.
should be.
And this is
It's not gonna be
equally
warm,
huge
but it's
putt.
gonna be.
I
the
know,
warmest
it
been.
looked, I think I was looking and it's
Almost
like
center.
Saturday, Sunday,
Big
Monday is going to be
adjustments
like
right
40s, but I'm like, I don't even know if that's going to be good because the snow's still on the ground. I'm like, that's probably going to melt and be all shitty out.
Simon
That's
in
gonna
for
be the
birdie.
one thing. It's gonna be all muddy. Like it's gonna be worse than it was last time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Paul birdies as well. Dana will have a
Oof.
bogey after going out of bounds, and James very close to making that putt, but he'll have to tap in for the par.
Okay, 2 back going into this one. It's gonna be
That's what I'm
flat.
streaming right now is disc golf, and it makes me
Still
want
got
to
a
play
chance to
so
catch Simon,
bad.
Perhaps with
Yeah.
any slip up, it's looking grim there to catch the leaders.
Yeah. Hole 16, par 3, 265, straight up the middle. We're going to see these guys go with backhand mid-ranges and putters. I would think there's also a forehand flex route available that works, but I think the preferred play is
Yeah.
going to be straight up the middle.
We're not seeing that today with these guys. These guys are going to be going backhand right down the middle. I can't expect anyone to do anything else.
Yep. Paul going back to that McCrow Rock 3.
And late turning his way all the way up there. Man, it looked like that was going to be left side, but just the
Yeah.
slowest bit of fade all the way down the fairway, inside the circle.
Simon with a perfect shot. This is sliding right to the pin.
Oof.
Another look at it. Fades just back to the basket after missing the tree. Beautiful.
Absolutely phenomenal.
And here is the forehand harp from Ricky. And this is not online, but
Wow.
it's through and it's in the circle.
Okay. 2-time? I don't know. I'm catching heat for saying that, but that's a good break for Rick.
James.
Huge moment too.
Well done. And now Dana.
Come on, Dana, let's see it.
4 drives in a row inside the circle.
Needs
Come
a
on, Dana.
turn. No,
Oh,
got the trees.
Rough.
this is a pretty tricky hole. To go 5 for 5 inside the circle would be pretty impressive.
It would be. There's a lot of trees.
I can't believe your brother made it to.
I know, to the 2000, especially in 2017, dude. He's like, dude, my friends aren't going to want to play if I suck, dude.
And with Paul sitting about 22 feet away, this is a big putt for Rick.
Wow.
Comes up.
I wish I could just have AI, like, change his picture to Dana and, like, just change the guy playing to look like Dana. Someday.
And James just got it over the rim.
Maybe I'll do that to all my friends. Have it change them to throwing, like, the most beautiful throw and be like, see? Look at what you could look like.
And Paul gets Dead center.
Ah.
It's like one of those wanna get
What
away
are you
from it.
doing, Dana?
Yeah. It's not. There's a lot worse things than playing.
It's just
in front of
crazy.
a
This guy's getting
players
his shit
or with
stomped in.
fans
Yep.
and not playing your best.
But it's like a
Not
it's like an
It's just not that much
elimination round
fun.
is what they used to do, and so
You
it's
know, you
like
wanna
he made
see-
it through every
you wanna see
elimination
moments.
round to the final
Just do something
final
fun,
five.
you know, and it's just not fun to miss putts. You feel
Now he's just getting his absolute
Four
shit
birdies.
kicked in. He's plus
even after
8.
being
The,
all tied
the lead
last
is -8. This guy is getting his shit kicked
And
in.
here they are, 8, 8, 7, 2 holes to go. I mean, if you like drama and you like disc golf, don't try to take a bathroom break now.
No, bad time for bathroom breaks, but this is a good time for Simon to maybe catch a stroke.
It's kind of intense though. Like I've never seen this before, and I'm like, damn, dude, they got a tie going into the. Especially it's Paul and Ricky, or wait, oh, it's Paul and Ricky, but
Simon could gain that stroke, and we could have a three-way
tied going into the final 2 holes.
Oh, it's way up. Finds the edge of the circle.
Alright, well, that's kind of got to be a bummer for Simon to see that.
See what Simon does.
That's
It's 500 feet too, and they just do it all hyzer,
ish.
all the way there.
No, never mind.
Doesn't even matter to him.
A little bit wider line than Paul took.
But he's got to look. And Ricky
is really high, really wide, and that's kind of falling a little bit fast, but it's there.
pin high, circle's edge.
Common place to be on this hole. It's hard to do a whole lot better.
Mm-hmm.
James, ultra aggressive here. So high and tight.
And that is too high.
Oh, and it doesn't clear.
And that does not even cross the inbounds line.
Oh,
He's
big.
gonna be moving up a mere 75 feet or so. And any chance he had to catch Simon, that's gone. And Dana is just inside
Yeah.
just outside the circle, but
Big drive.
and that shot was so similar to James. That's an unfortunate break for Conrad.
Bathroom real
James
quick.
goes super high again. Tempting fade a bit. Catches the top of the tree.
Playing Plinko.
And he's got a putt.
Okay, he's falling down 34 feet away.
Come on, Dana.
Birdie here.
For those who watch this, Dana's my brother's name.
Simon
So we want him to do good, and he's shit in the bed.
And now Ricky and Paul have putts to kind of shut it down and make it a two-man race going into the last hole. And
Oh,
just a free throw.
damn.
Like a Steph Curry free throw. A lot of people. It's not like a Shaq free throw.
No.
It's like one of those sure thing free throws.
James misses that.
You should even give a shout out to Rick Barry,
Sure.
the underhand free throw guy.
Yeah, that's the putt is much more similar to the Rick Barry. And Paul from just inside catches a bit of the band, but it drops in. Even he's gonna smile a little bit about that.
Yeah, he just snaked that right under the rim. And Simon's in for his par. Simon's now in that kind of strange place where he has a couple strokes on fourth, couple strokes back of
Yeah.
first.
Seems like a good time to go for an eagle.
Yeah, it might be time for him to do something fun on 18. You know, he's got the risk on both sides is kind of taken away.
Uh-huh.
Dana's in for his par. Unfortunate double bogey there for James.
Definitely.
But wow. Wait,
9-9.
2017. I mean, the season of two players.
Damn.
Look at this. 9 under.
Tied up
9
to the
under,
final hole.
R5, 18th hole.
You watching this, Hunter? Whoop. You watching this, Hunter?
Bet I don't know. I was gonna say.
Hunter? Devin, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Devin, can you hear me?
Oh yes. Yes, I
Okay.
can.
Hunter, you there? I guess not. He's going to miss out on this banger.
feet. You got 3 Mandos. You got a golf green. You got a sand trap. You got out of bounds up near the pin. What more do you want?
I mean, if New World
Final
this is
hole,
the
tied
finale,
up, dude.
this
These
is-
guys.
This is the dream situation.
Oh yeah.
So this is a really big tee shot here.
Here goes Paul T-Bird looking to turn it over. Needs to miss the tree. Oh, it needs to not do that.
Oh.
Wow.
Gone. That is in a terrible spot.
And Ricky is just sitting here and thinking to himself, one clean tee shot.
Is gonna pretty much. Oh, and he takes a bit of a tree, but this roller's smoked.
He's made it past both
Through the
mandatories.
sand. It doesn't even matter. The sand is a free drop. It's not out of bounds. He's gonna go to the drop zone, which is in a pretty good spot.
And he is clear of everything. The only thing that stands in his way of winning right now is just a mistake.
Simon with a slip on the tee.
Yikes.
Cooking
Yikes.
the woods.
And he's going with that PD2 there that he's well known for laying down for some epic rollers. Just a slip on the tee prevented us from seeing maybe something really special.
Dana trying to roller as well,
Oh.
but it turns into an air shot.
Clever shot. You don't see the roller air shot play too often.
Yeah. Confuses the fans.
It confused us. I mean, well done there from Dana, pulling out all the tricks.
James gonna try to unleash a roller. This looks too heavy on cut to me, though. I can't imagine this is gonna stand up.
Yeah, that's what happens when you go with the stable destroyer through the cameraman's legs. I believe this
Through
is
the 5-hole.
Yep, right through the 5-hole. But he hasn't gone too deep in the woods. But Paul, however, has.
Stand still, Roadrunner roller. Heavy cut.
Oh.
I mean,
We're saying hello to the woods again. Unfortunately, Ricky's in the fantastic position now.
it's Ricky's to lose. He'd have to snatch defeat out of the jaws of victory at this point.
Dana just crushes a roller too far.
Have you heard of this brand new product that instantly cleans toilets without any scrubbing? Take any dirty toilet, pour in 1 scoop, and watch the foam expand to cover the entire bowl. Let it sit for about 30 minutes, then flush it away and watch your toilet sparkle like new. Its patented NanoNet technology even dissolves unsightly...
NanoNet.
And Simon from the woods. So many players in the woods on this hole. Usually you're not seeing too much. I guess that's what you get when guys are going all out.
Yeah, this hasn't necessarily been one of the harder holes in the course. It's actually...
Wait a minute. That was Ricky's shot. He just hit a tree.
Okay.
I don't think he missed the Mando, but I'm not sure that he's cleared beyond it. So that could take birdie entirely out of play.
Oh.
The situation is Paul has to get up and down for a par.
He needs a par.
And Ricky has to get up anywhere near the circle to put the pressure on Paul.
Simon, you've lost your mind. Did it make it? Did make it, didn't it?
Okay.
Incredible.
That doesn't even exist, folks. He just made something up.
That was.
Simon
I
has
think that was
created a new chapter.
that was CGI, wasn't it? That can't have been real.
I just wish people were here to see these things and understand the
Where
brilliance.
are you guys? Like, why aren't you guys here?
Right? Wow. I mean,
Paul is deep in the woods, pitching out, and wow, it didn't really even get out. I think that's gonna spell doom for him. There's no way he's getting up and down from here.
if he does,
just got back.
it would be a par. If he gets around
Just
this
got
mandatory,
back?
He is negotiated.
I mean, that's a
And
big
so
shot.
I just heard
Look at
it's gonna
this.
spell
And he's
doom
got
for
a
him. I
good
thought
skip
when
as
you were
well.
telling the story.
They're tied up.
That's the team.
Ricky and Paul, but this last hole they've been getting fucking shit on. So I'm like, damn, I don't even know that this is an old tournament, so they don't have like what shot they're on. So I have no idea, but they're both fucking up.
Just put that there for later.
Ricky around the corner,
And
but not.
that's all he needed to do, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's not parked. It's not a birdie, most likely. So
No, here's the situation. Ricky can lay that up for his.
Dude,
par
we would have
without
crushed
meaning
this hole,
Paul would
no
have to
problem.
throw it in.
Yeah, I mean, Ricky will already know what Paul has done by the time he
Right.
approaches his lie. So it all comes down to Paul here. I mean, we've seen miracles from him before. See if he's got one last one.
I'm not counting him out yet.
No way. James stays inbounds. And this is it. Paul from, as Germ called, 130 feet. It's got good speed. Oh, it's just off the
Fucking
line.
Jordan.
And Ricky can lay up for the win now.
He didn't even go to AFK either.
I think he had the right height. It looked like he
Mhm.
had all the distance he needed, the right height. Drifted off to the left, and this is going to be a Disc Golf Pro
He's
Tour
straight up
Championship win for Ricky. Swept the season in points. Well, he didn't sweep all
We
the
asked
wins, but
Tyler and
he
Obed
took
if they
the
want to play
wins
with us.
in
Yeah.
points, and now he's going to take the win.
If they're wanting to play some,
And that was Simon's putt for birdie. Ricky has the win assured now. Dana will finish 5th with a smile on his face, I'm sure.
It's all over now, buddy.
Yep.
And James, kind of like Nico the day before, isn't done playing yet. Neither is Paul. These guys just want to keep playing.
You
Paul
doing,
is
Devin?
beyond the point of caring too much about that putt. He's missed
doing?
that. But
I
what's the situation
am
between Simon and Paul now?
Trying to